Holly ho internet, this is the Orpig coming to you, and today I wanted to make a video on signs you're getting fat again. Okay, so as we diet, one of our biggest fears is always that we're getting fat again, especially after a cheat day, or if you feel like you ate more than what you normally ate, or if you get to that point to where you get on a scale and you get on the scale in the morning and you're heavier than the day before when you weighed yourself. So what are some signs that you're actually slipping? First off, let me say that weight will fluctuate. My weight fluctuates as much as 10 pounds, okay? Give or take, well, usually give, right? It's easier to get back down to that lower end or just hang kind of in the middle. So maybe 5 pounds. Fluctuates 5 pounds positive, 5 pounds negative, so 10 pounds. You have to get over that fear, especially once you start to get down towards your goal weight. Remember, if you're extremely heavy like I was, like over 500 pounds, or if you're over 300 pounds, right? There's over 300. If you're over 300 pounds and you start to lose weight, it's easy when you first start losing weight. But once you get sub 300, it starts to get a lot harder. Why? Because your body's not burning as many calories on its own. It requires you to do more or to significantly cut your calories more. Okay, so it does get a little bit harder. So you don't need to freak out just because you hit a plateau and you stop losing weight or you feel like you've gained weight. Okay, what you want to do is look for those small changes. So one is the scale. When you're able to get on a scale, if you're very heavy like I was, it's really good to weigh yourself every day, but not kill yourself over that number, just to give yourself a gauge of where you're at. You know, right now, my weight is around 225. I can go down to 220, and I go all the way up to 228. I wouldn't say I freak out, but I don't like being at 230. I don't want to hit 230. I don't want to freak out. Like, that would be my freak out number, right? That, to me, now I'm getting fat. So, if you use a scale, keep it reasonable, but remember, it's just there to guide you. The best form is always clothes. Okay, get those clothes that are, I wouldn't say form-fitting, but just they fit you correctly. Okay, they fit you properly. Which, as fat people, a lot of times that was difficult for me. Okay, and I was gonna make a whole nother video on that. But let's face it, as fat people, we wear baggy clothes. We wear baggy clothes because we don't have the curves to show. We don't want you seeing the curves that we have because we don't like the curves that we have. So you used to wearing baggy clothes. You should get yourself some form-fitting clothes. Well, I'm not saying form-fitting, but correctly fitting clothes. I'm sorry. You should get yourself some correctly fitting clothes that fit you snugly, okay? And then when they get really tight and you notice they're uncomfortable, you know you're going in the wrong direction. That's when it's time to put the brakes on and say, whoa, I need to fix this problem. I know in the beginning, that's where my problem came from, okay? My clothes would start to get a little tight and I would immediately go out and buy a bigger size and just write it off. They shrunk in the laundry. They shrunk, okay? The clothes are smaller. I'm not getting bigger. The clothes got smaller, and I'd buy a bigger size. What would happen? I got more size. I got more room to wiggle. I was not weighing myself. I gained more weight. Soon, those clothes got too tight. I just go buy a bigger pair. The bigger pair, it didn't guilt me. I didn't care. And I just kept growing out of control. Okay, so use your clothes as a measure. If you're not stepping on that scale, use your clothes and the fitting of how your clothes fit. Remember which ones are extremely baggy and which ones are the snug fitting ones. Snug fitting clothes should be your favorite clothes. They should be the clothes you always want to go to because you're showing off, hey, this is how much weight I lost and I look good now. And you want to make sure that you don't get out of those clothes. So those are very good. As you progress and you start to lose weight, I find that vascular is a good form of how fat you're getting. You know, when I couldn't wait until I got to the point to where I could see veins in my forearms, right? Because generally that's going to be the first place where we get veins if you're bodybuilding, if you're weightlifting. I would think even if you're not weightlifting, it seems to be that this is where your skin starts to get tightest, is your forearm as you lose weight. So I couldn't wait to get those veins, right? And once I start to see those veins, I'm like, oh, I could feel them. And after I had a bad cheat day or I felt like I wasn't doing good, I would see, can I still feel the vein? Sometimes they disappeared, okay? I know where all my veins are. I know where I can feel them. Right now, I know this is a big one for me is the top of my forearm. I'm like, if I have a bad cheat day, I go in the bathroom in the morning. The first thing I do is I look down while my arm is straight and I see if I can see that vein. Is it an exact measure? No, it's not, but I can tell you that it works because you're looking for You're vascular. You're looking for how vascular you are. You're looking for those little minute details. Now I'm at the point where I'm actually starting to see veins in my shoulders. So I'll look in the mirror and I'll make sure that I can still see those veins in my upper shoulder. If I do, then I know it's good. I know it's okay. Yeah, maybe I put on 2 pounds, but hey, at the same time, I still got my vascularness, and I'm not saying that's a whole 2 pounds of muscle, right? There's no way. But at the same time, I'm thinking, okay, I didn't lose any muscle mass for sure, and I just got to watch it and get it under control, but I didn't lose this yet. So something I achieved, one of those goals I hit, seeing these extra veins, and now I know I'm okay, like even though I did that. And then the last thing, of course, is especially after a cheat day, is you got to understand that your body is going to bloat up. A lot of times, it's sodium that we're craving. Now, you don't realize this. It's not like you're running around going, I need salt, or I need, for me, it's chocolate, right? I need chocolate, I want chocolate. So a lot of times it's sodium. Now, here's the craziness, all right? Sodium is basically salt, all right? Let's call it what it is, salt. Salt is you retaining water. It helps your body to retain water. However, when you get too much sodium, your body basically starts to retain too much water. Here's the freaky part. To get sodium out of your system, you need to drink more water. More water. Water is almost always the key, okay? By drinking more water, by giving your body an influx of water, just like I talked about eating normal after a cheat day, by drinking excess water, your body realizes, okay, I have a substantial amount of water that I've gained and I continue to get. It's okay to flush out all this excess. So all this stuff in here, all this retaining of the water, I can flush that out. Oh, by the way, all these minerals that are causing me to retain water, I don't need them. I don't need them because I'm getting plenty of water. So I'm just going to flush those out. Your body's an efficient machine, and it's going to work with what it's given. And when you give your body the proper ingredients, the proper tools for the trade, it's going to efficiently run. And that means it's going to start shedding that water. So as crazy as this sounds, that you've retained water and you're bloated, you need to consume more water to flush it out. Water's going to flush out the bad. Water is always great for flushing out those burned calories. Water is your absolute key. Stay away from your sodas if you can. I'm not a big fan of sodas, but some people are, and that's their treat, and so be it. Mine is chocolate. We all have our vices. That's how we got here. But soda is a diuretic, which means it flushes water out of your body. So if you're drinking that and it flushes water out of your body and causes you to lose it, guess what? When you do consume water, your body's going to hoard it because it's not used to getting it, and it has things in there that is pushing the water out. Unless you're competing for a bodybuilding contest, you need that water, okay? Unless you're trying to make weight for a fight, you need the water. So consume more water and flush all that out. So watch for those signs that you're gaining weight. Don't freak out when you have these little changes because you can always get right back. Don't be scared to increase your caloric intake, especially if you're doing activities either, okay? I'm the Orpig. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and comment down below if there's anything you want to see. Thanks. Hey, if you stuck around, thanks a lot. It's time for another What's on My Set List? So today's song is Hate My Life by Theory of a Dead Man. I like this song because there's a lot of lyrics in here that ring true for me, especially I hate all the people and the way they drive their cars. So that drives me nuts. It speaks to me. It speeds up. It's a little slow, but I use it when I work out just because I like the song. Make sure you let me know in your comments what songs you like to listen to while you work out, and I'll see you again another time.